Hello and welcome to Callum Connect's Micro Podcast. Our guest today is Louise Perry. Louise is an IFS and art psychotherapist with an unusual background and a straight-talking approach who helps individuals and organisations rethink who they are, how they behave, and what might be getting in their way.
The advice you give to most people that you wish most people would actually take? Well, I think a very powerful intervention. I've had it personally, and I think my work with clients is about looking at how you talk to yourself. What is that voice inside? Is it compassionate or is it mean and punishing? What is it telling you about yourself? This internal commentary doesn't get questions. Sometimes people aren't even aware of it. So the first step is becoming aware of it. And then starting to question, is this true? Do I believe this? And also, where has this voice come from? Quite often it's the voice of a parent, the voice of a teacher, the voice of somebody in the school playground. So yeah, first thing, notice it, then catch yourself doing it and take a moment. Just stop. Go, wow, here I am, having a go at myself. Why am I saying that to myself? Would I talk to my daughter, my son, my lover, my best friend like that? Why am I talking to myself like that? I believe lots of this work, it's an inside job. I can help you to identify and I can work with you. We can unpick things together. But in reality, the real hard work comes at the coalface. It comes with you and you investing time and awareness to catch yourself doing it. And then to change the behaviour. And it does change, sometimes slowly, but yeah, it absolutely does change. The other thing I think that's really interesting is contempt before investigation, which is one of the sayings in 12-step. And people dismiss things before they've even tried it. A little anecdote is that I had a client once and I suggested we made a sound tray, which for me is a really helpful intervention in therapy. And she said, what am I going to get from using a sound tray? And what a shame, because many of the tools that I have at my disposal as an art therapist and IFS therapist are incredibly useful because talking is great. Sometimes it's not enough. It's really helpful to externalize or to embody, use our hands, use our imagination to explore feelings, thoughts, situation. So, the most transformational work often looks like the least impressive from the outside. So don't dismiss what you don't yet understand. So key point really, the most important relationship you'll ever have is with yourself. And most people have never introduced themselves properly.
If you enjoyed this podcast and would like to find more inspiring information about entrepreneurs around the world doing incredible things, make your way to enterprisezone.cc.